Request our dear principal to come over and address this gathering.
Okay, thank you, Libison, for organizing this program. The speaker of this day, Mr. Shri.Shaju George, head of the Department of Economics, Dr. Jesse John, coordinator of the Alumni Association of the college, Dr. Libison, other members of the faculty of economics, and former teachers of the Department of Economics, and dear students and colleagues. The Alumni Association of our college is organizing yet another event for the benefit of the students. And basically this program is to share the experiences of our alumni for the benefit of our students so that they get valuable insights and lessons from the experiences. My duty here is to welcome the guest of the day, Shri.Shaju George, who has been already introduced as the head Department of Economics and Business Management, Bilkent Laboratory International School, Turkey. So for the sake of formality, let me extend a very warm welcome to Shaju for this function. Shaju പങ്കെടുക്കുന്ന പരിപാടിയിൽ എനിക്ക് ഒട്ടും ഫോമലായിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കുറച്ച് ഇൻഫോർമൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള വാക്കുകളിലൂടെ നമുക്കിതിലേക്ക് കടക്കാം. 1960കളുടെ അവസാനത്തിലെ തൃശ്ശൂർ ജില്ലയുടെ തെക്ക് ഭാഗത്തുള്ള തെക്കതിരിലുള്ള കുഴിക്കാട്ടിശ്ശേരി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഗ്രാമത്തിൽ നിന്ന് തൃശ്ശൂർ പട്ടണത്തിലെ അരുണാട്ടുകര പ്രദേശത്തേക്ക് കുടിയേറിയ 2 കുടുംബങ്ങളാണ് എന്റെയും ഷാജുവിന്റെയും. പക്ഷേ ഞങ്ങൾ തമ്മിൽ കണ്ടുമുട്ടാൻ വീണ്ടും 20 കൊല്ലത്തോളം കാത്തിരിക്കേണ്ടി വന്നു. അതും കണ്ടുമുട്ടിയതും അരുണാട്ടുകരയിലാണ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആലൂരാണ്, ഡോക്ടർ ജോൺ മത്തായി സെന്ററിലാണ്. എൻ്റെ MA ക്ലാസ്മേറ്റ് എന്നുള്ളതിനേക്കാൾ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് ഷാജുവിനെ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്താനുള്ളത്, he is somebody who has proved that hard work will always pay. If you have a goal and if you work for your goal, you will reach your goal. If you have a dream and if you work for your dream, you will reach your dream. And if you work consistently, you will certainly reach where you want to reach. എന്നുള്ളതിന് ഏറ്റവും നല്ലൊരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ എന്നോട്, if you ask me for a living example, Shaju is the person whom I should show you. അരുണാട്ടുകരയിലെ വളരെ സാധാരണമായ ഒരു ജീവിത സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ നിന്ന് വരികയും നമ്മുടെ കോളേജിലെ പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രിയും പഠിക്കുകയും അതിന് ശേഷം ജോൺ മത്തായി സെന്ററിൽ നിന്ന് MA ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് ഇക്കണോമിക്സ് പാസ്സാവുന്നു. അവിടെ നിന്ന് പ്രോജക്റ്റുകളിൽ, എക്കണോമിക്സ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലെ പ്രോജക്റ്റുകളിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു, മെഡിക്കൽ ഫീൽഡിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. അതിനുശേഷം ഒരു അധ്യാപകനാവുന്നു. ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്കൂളുകളിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അതിനുശേഷം അമേരിക്കയിൽ പോയി അവിടെ ട്രെയിനിങ് എടുത്ത് അവിടെ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നു. അതിനുശേഷം തിരിച്ചു വരുമ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഡിമാൻഡുള്ള ഒരു IB സിലബസ്, IB കരിക്കുലം അധ്യാപകനായിട്ട് മാറുന്നു. ഇപ്പോ ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ റിട്ടയർമെന്റിനെ പറ്റി ആലോചിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാലത്തും പുതിയ തൊഴിൽ മേഖലകളെ പറ്റി ചിന്തിക്കുന്നു. And he inspires all his students. He inspires even his children, his own children, to achieve greater heights. Probably a lesson that Shaju has given me is never to compromise with anything, or always strive for something higher and something different, something more innovative, something more explorative. ഷാജുവിന്റെ ഹോബീസും ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. Photography is a hobby. together we have done so many photo sessions when we were doing MA. Then another of his hobbies is cycling, and even now in Turkey, Ankara, Turkey, where he is, he regularly goes on cycle trails, and we get the map of the trails he did. Also, he's he's a jogger, I should say. I still remember that when he comes to Thrissur, he regularly makes at least one run from Thrissur to Kottapuram. So he's a person who keeps his body and mind fit, which is lacking in the young generations. നമുക്ക് ഇന്ന് കാണാവുന്ന പോലെ വളരെ എന്താണ് സ്വതന്ത്രമായി ജീവിച്ച ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ തൻ്റെ ലക്ഷ്യം ഇന്നതാണെന്ന് തിരിച്ചറിയുകയും ആ ലക്ഷ്യത്തിലേക്ക് മാത്രമാണ് ഞാൻ പോവുക എന്ന് ഉറപ്പിക്കുകയും ചെയ്ത ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ് ഷാജു. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്ക്രീനിൽ കാണാവുന്ന പോലെ ഷാജുവിന്റെ മറ്റൊരു ഒരു വീക്ക്നെസ് എന്നുള്ള വാക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ പറയാം. വീക്ക്നെസ് ആണ് ലാംഗ്വേജ്, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ലാംഗ്വേജ്. അതിന്റെ അക്നോളജ്മെന്റ് ആണ് നിങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ സ്ക്രീനിൽ കാണുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഏറ്റവും ഹമ്പിളായ സാഹചര്യങ്ങളിൽ നിന്ന് ഏറ്റവും ഉന്നതമായ സ്വപ്നങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിപ്പിടിച്ച, പടപൊരുതി എത്തിയ, സ്ട്രഗിൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് എത്തിയത്. അല്ലാതെ നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് പറയുന്ന പോലെ ഇതൊന്നും ഒരു സ്മാർട്ട് വർക്കും ഒന്നുമല്ല, ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എത്തിയ ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ് ഷാജു. ഇന്ന് സ്മാർട്ട് വർക്ക് കൊണ്ട് ഏറ്റവും മിനിമം കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് മുന്നേറാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുന്ന തലമുറയ്ക്ക് വലിയൊരു പാഠമാണ് എൻ്റെ പ്രിയ സുഹൃത്ത് ഷാജു ജോർജ്. ഏറ്റവും സ്നേഹത്തോടുകൂടി സെയിന്റ് അലോഷ്യസ് കോളേജിന്റെ പേരില്, അതും ഒരു കോയിൻസിഡൻസ് ആണ്, സെയിന്റ് അലോഷ്യസ് കോളേജിന്റെ പേരിൽ ഞാൻ ഷാജുവിനെ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരിക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരിക്കലും പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാത്ത ഒരു കോയിൻസിഡൻസ് ആണ്. എന്താണെങ്കിലും എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷമുള്ള ഒരു നിമിഷമാണ്. ഏറ്റവും സന്തോഷത്തോടുകൂടി സെന്റ് അലോഷ്യസ് കോളേജിലെ എക്കണോമിക്സ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലെ അലുമിനി ആയ ശ്രീ ഷാജു ജോർജിനെ ഈ പരിപാടിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. നിങ്ങളെ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും ഇതിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഈ ഒരു പ്രോഗ്രാം ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്ത അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷന്റെ ഭാരവാഹികള്, അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷന്റെ കോർഡിനേറ്റർ എന്നിവരെ പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദിയോടെ ഓർക്കുന്നു. അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷന്റെ എല്ലാ ഭാരവാഹികളെയും ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. നന്ദി.
Thank you, Chako George sir, our principal. ഈ ഗ്യാതറിങ്ങിന് ആശംസകൾ അർപ്പിച്ച് സംസാരിക്കാനായിട്ട് ശ്രീജിത്ത് KC, അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷൻ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ആണ്. ഞങ്ങളൊരു ഈ വർഷം ഞങ്ങളുടെ അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷന്റെ പരിപാടികളുടെ മുഖ്യമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പരിപാടിയായിട്ട് വിഭാവനം ചെയ്തത് ഇത്തരത്തില് കോളേജിൽ നിന്നും പഠിച്ചിറങ്ങിയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, ഓൾഡ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ്, പല മേഖലകളിലുള്ള പല ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ വ്യാപിച്ചു കിടക്കുന്നവര്, അവരെ ഒന്നിച്ച് കൃത്യമായ ഇടവേളകളിൽ ഇപ്പൊ പഠിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനെ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുകയും അവരുടെ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്യുക എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഈ ഒരു ഇനീഷ്യേറ്റീവ്, അതിന് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് സപ്പോർട്ടാണ് ശ്രീജിത്ത് നൽകിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ശ്രീജിത്ത് BSc ഫിസിക്സ് വിദ്യാർത്ഥിയായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോ ഉഷ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കമ്പനിയിലെ റീജിയണൽ സെയിൽസ് മാനേജറായിട്ട് ജോലി നോക്കുന്നു. ശ്രീജിത്തിനെ ഈ ഗാദറിംഗിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Thank you, Libison. Thank you. Hello.
Okay,
audible alle?
Ade.
Hello. Okay. Our principal, Dr. Chako George, department head economics, Dr. Jesse John. നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ വിശിഷ്ട അതിഥി ശ്രീ ഷാജു ജോർജ്, നമ്മുടെ അലുമിനി മറ്റ് അതിഥികളെ, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ, അധ്യാപകരെ, പൂർവ്വ അധ്യാപകരെ, വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് നമുക്ക് അലുമിനിയുടെ ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനൊരു പ്രോഗ്രാം നടത്തുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ സഹായങ്ങളും നമ്മുടെ കോളേജിന്റെ ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് കിട്ടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതായി തന്നെ പറയാണ്, ഡോക്ടർ ചാക്കോ ജോർജ് സാറ് പുതുതായിട്ട് ചാർജ് എടുത്തപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ മനസ്സിൽ വന്നൊരു ആശയമാണിത്. അപ്പോ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അദ്ദേഹം ഞങ്ങളായിട്ട് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുകയും ഞാനും വന്ന് ലിബിസൺ സാറും അന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തെ കാണാൻ പോയപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം ഇങ്ങനൊരു ആശയം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്തു. അതിപ്പോ നമ്മളത് മൂന്നാമത്തെ നമ്മുടെ സ്പീക്ക് സീരീസിന്റെ ഏകദേശം മൂന്നാമത്തെ സെഷനാണ്. ഹലോ, ഓഡിബിൾ അല്ലേ? ഹലോ
കേൾക്കാം
കേൾക്കാം.
കേൾക്കാം കേൾക്കാം.
ഓക്കെ. അതുപോലത്തെ മൂന്നാമത്തെ സെഷനാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാല് നമ്മളൊരു ആഡിൽ ഒരു കോട്ട് കട എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഉയരം കൂടുന്തോറും ചായക്ക് മധുരം കൂടുന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ആഡിലത്തെ കോട്ട് എടുക്കണ പോലെയാണ് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം. സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓരോ സെഷൻ കഴിയും തോറും അപ്പോ അടുത്ത സെഷനിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് സംവദിക്കാൻ കിട്ടുന്ന ഓരോ സ്പീക്കേഴ്സിന്റെയും ഇപ്പോ നമ്മുടെ പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ സാർ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ മഹത്തായ ശരിക്കും എക്സാമ്പിൾസ് ആണ് ഓരോരുത്തരും. നമ്മുടെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ എങ്ങനെയെല്ലാം മോട്ടിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ സ്വന്തം ജീവിത സാഹചര്യങ്ങൾ വെച്ച് നമ്മൾ എത്ര ഉന്നതിയിലേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചേർന്ന ഒരുപാട് ആളുകളാണ് നമ്മുടെ അലുമിനി മെമ്പേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നതില് ഇത്രയും കാലമായിട്ട് ഇവരിലേക്കൊന്നും എത്തിപ്പെടാൻ സാധിച്ചില്ല എന്നൊരു ദുഃഖമുണ്ട്. എങ്കിൽ കൂടി ഇങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തരും ഓരോ വേദികളിൽ ഒത്തുകിട്ടി ഇവരുടെയൊക്കെ ജീവിതാനുഭവങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് കൂടി സഹായകമാവുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ഇത് ഈ അലുമിനി പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലൂടെ പങ്കുവെക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നത് വളരെ സന്തോഷകരമായ ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കൂടുതൽ നീട്ടുന്നില്ല. ഈ പരിപാടിക്ക് എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ അതിഥിയിലേക്ക് പോവാണ് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനും എല്ലാവിധ ഭാവങ്ങളും നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എന്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുകയാണ്. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
താങ്ക് യു ശ്രീജിത്ത്. നമ്മളുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ ഗസ്റ്റ് സ്പീക്കറായിട്ടുള്ള ഷാജു സാറ് റെഡിയാണ്. ഷാജു സാറെ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് വളരെ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ട് അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞു, ഞാൻ എന്താണ് കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കേണ്ടത്, എൻ്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന് എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവരെ ഞാൻ ഇൻസ്പയർ ചെയ്യിക്കേണ്ടത്, എൻ്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന് എന്താണ് നിങ്ങൾ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അത്രയും വളരെ ഹാപ്പി ആയിട്ട് ഉള്ളൊരു അപ്രോച്ചാണ് സാറിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്ന് ഉണ്ടായത്. സാറെ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ വളരെ ഹാപ്പി ആയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ഇൻവിറ്റേഷൻ ആക്സെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തു. ഇന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം നമ്മുടെ ഒപ്പം ഉണ്ട്. തൃശ്ശൂര് ഒരു സാധാരണ കുടുംബത്തിൽ ജീവിച്ച് വളർന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ കരിയറിൽ വളരെ ഉയരങ്ങളിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്. തീർച്ചയായും അദ്ദേഹത്തെ കേൾക്കുവാനും അദ്ദേഹത്തിൽ നിന്ന് പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളുവാനും നമ്മളുടെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് അതിയായ ആകാംക്ഷ ഉണ്ടാവും എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഷാജി സാറെ ഓൾറെഡി പ്രിൻസിപ്പൽ ചാക്കോ സാറ് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തി. അധികം മുഖവരകൾ കൂടാതെ ഷാജി സാറെ ഫ്ലോറിലേക്ക് ക്ഷണിക്കാം. Please, sir.
Okay, I can start, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Chako, for saying the sweet words. I mean, to a great extent, I can say that there was a lot of personal touch in it, and I loved the way he introduced. I have always have had great friendship with him, and we used to meet in his homes, in the sense that my classmates and everybody used to come, and he used to have 2 houses out there. So sometimes we used to study together in the other house, and wonderful memories as a friends. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to tell you what happened in my life. So something is going to happen in the future with everybody's life. As a student, I'm primarily addressing the students out there, okay? Not the people who are employed already, but rather who are going to join the workforce. Something is going to happen in your life. That means somebody is going to join in your life. Before that, most probably you will be trying for a job. So things are pretty bleak and gloomy in this time when the world economy is recovering from the disastrous pandemic we are all going through. But what happened in my life is what I'm going to tell you. I'm not intending to say that what I'm saying is 100% right. There may be exceptions, and there may be things which you don't like it, but that's okay, because I'm telling you what happened in my life, and what going forward, what is going to occur in your life too, to a great extent.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you switch on your video so that your
It's
video
not switched on?
it is off right now. share screen is visible. Yeah.
I joined
Great,
with the
great.
two screens.
Okay.
So,
Now it's
okay.
fine.
Okay. So something is going to happen in your life. So how can you channelize your life in the most productive manner? That is that or productive way, productive path. So that you don't struggle the way I struggled in my life, but somehow or other, I mean, it happened. So I'm just going to tell you what happened in my life, two segments in this presentation. I don't know how long I can go. If I'm exceeding the time limit, let me know. The first segment is about what happened in my life. Second part is what should student do from my perspective. Yeah. So that is my, I mean, the way I'm going to go about it. So I have made some mind map and a path through which I traveled as a student who came out of the college. So this is my life and my journey. Yeah. I was born, just Dr. Chako introduced you that I was born in Kurikatisheri, studied up to 6th grade there in a convent school. Then from there, I joined Tarhans High School, Arnatagara. It's a Malayalam medium school. I studied from 7th to 10th there. Then I joined the great life-changing institution. I went to the for my grade 12.
Urgent है एकाउंट में बाद में
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, grade 11 to all the way up to my BA. 5 years I spent in St. Aloysius College. Grade 11 and 12 that time was in St. Aloysius College. We used to call it pre-degree, first year and second year. Then I joined BA. So this is the time I met, when I was in grade 11, I met Father Anthony Tuttle, who was teaching us English. And I was coming from a Malayalam medium school and I had no clue about English. And the first year itself, I failed. I got 21 out of 100. Can you believe it? 21 out of 100. And he used to coach me. He used to sit with me after the school, 1 hour, sometimes half an hour, depending upon his schedule and all. So he taught me basic English. So the basic grammar. And he used to say this sentence: if you know how to add S and IES to say the present tense, half the grammar, English grammar, is done. So, so in the higher order, English skills, forget about it. If you know how to say the present tense properly, you are done to a great extent. The rest of them, English grammar can be built. So, second year, I became the second in the entire school. Entire college for grade 12. First group, second group, third and fourth group together. If you look into a student who studied in Malayalam medium school, went on to become second in the entire St. Aloysius College, I thought it's remarkable. All thanks to him. Then I joined the same college, St. Aloysius College, for my BA, and Father Anthony Kuttigod was again my English teacher. So I took economics. In the first year itself, we had 2 papers, and in the first year itself, I passed my 2 years of English course. I had 105 out of 200, I think. Then, the second year was a bonus somehow or other. So that's what happened there in BA economics. Again, I passed with the second, I thought. With first class 63% or something. It doesn't make any difference whatever marks you get. When you look back right now, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have any meaning at all. Now, then I joined Dr. John Mathai Center in 1989 to 1991. 1991 I passed, along with Dr. Chako, Karim, and all my friends out there, all passed John Mathai Center in 1991. And that was amazing, because when I passed 1991, I have been studying since my first grade all the way up to my master's degree. Then suddenly I'm told leave the college. You don't have anywhere to go. So then I realized that, oh my God, I am pushed into a labor market where I have to get a job. So I had no idea about it. So how to go about it? I had no idea. So I worked with Dr. P.P. Pillai, the head of the Department of Economics in Dr. John Mathai Center. And in his projects of IPAE, Institute of Planning and Applied Economic Research, one of the projects I worked. Then I went to Peachy, KFRI. I worked there as a research associate and a medical representative for 6 months. I was going around. I had good English knowledge and good marks to some extent. Then KFRI I worked about another 8 months or a year. I had a great salary out there. I had 50 rupees per day, daily wages. I was working in KFRI. Can you believe it? Yeah. Then I joined as a PhD student in Natagam College in Kottayam in Kerala University. I couldn't complete because I was born in a poor family to some extent, great extent, I can say, probably a lower middle class. Poverty probably is defined as those people who are not able to consume enough food to generate 2,400 calories of food in the urban areas and 2,100 calories in 2,400 in the rural areas and 2,100 and calories in the urban areas. Something like that is the economic definition. I was a little bit well off than that, probably. My father was a tailor. He had his education was up to 4th grade, and my mother had a education up to 5th or 6th maximum. She hasn't gone beyond that. And here I am addressing a bunch of students who are studying for their masters and degree in the college they are doing their bachelor's. So I think I did relatively better. So from that, after completing, so the point I was trying to say that I couldn't complete my my PhD because I was born as the eldest in the family. I had my brother who had a 6-year age difference, and my sister had around 12, 13 years age difference. So my father was in Gulf, and so being the eldest in the family, I have a lot of responsibility. So I couldn't complete because the university also didn't give me the grant which they had promised in the first year. I had chosen a project for my PhD as economics of tea plantations in Kerala. So you have to go to the forest and collect a 1 acre or 1 hectare of land and estimate the timber, multiply that timber volume with the entire acres of land of tea. It was pretty expensive. I couldn't imagine that. And the university is also not granting. So I quit. I left Kerala to Uttar Pradesh, where I left to a school called Emmanuel Public School in Orai in the UP as a hostel warden and economics teacher. I worked there for 1 year. Then I left UP and I joined a school called DAV Public School in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. I was living in Delhi in my uncle's home, and I used to travel to UP. So that was about 1.5 hours journey on a I start at 6 o'clock in the morning, reach there by around 7:30 school begins. So 1.5 hours the distance. In the evening, I think it's 1.5 hours because of pretty much big traffic out there. So that's my life till 1996. At 1996 middle, I joined Alcon Public School as a lecturer of economics there. Within 3 months of reaching Delhi, I got a job there. So I used to teach home tuitions in Delhi too. So while being in Alcon Public School, I joined for a BEd program in Jammu University. I used to travel up and down for about 3 months of a year. Then it was pretty struggling life. because I wake up at 3 o'clock, I get out of my flat at 4 o'clock, get into the train at 5 o'clock in the morning, travel around 4 hours from Delhi to Panipat, and from Panipat I have to travel a little more, about 30 minutes to reach the college. Study there, being with my students around till 6 o'clock, come back in the train from Panipat all the way to Delhi. So I reached there by around 11:30, 12. Then I had 3 hours of sleep. Most of the time I slept was in college, I mean in the train. So that's the story. So I completed my B.Ed, and as soon as I got my B.Ed, I got the permanent job, 5,500 rupees. Yeah, that time in what was that? It was in 1998 or 99. I got my job confirmed, central government salary. Then in the year 2000, I get married. So from here onwards, the life is changing in the form of, it is in different color. Earlier, you see this? There was no color. Now color comes in. Okay, so in 2005, I had my little daughter and me reaching Dallas, Texas. I worked there 1 year, my family and me, everybody living together. Then in 2006, I left Dallas and I reached the West Coast. Washington State. Washington State is in west, Washington DC in east. You guys know this most probably, I know. And I worked in Renton School District, Washington, for about 4 years. Yeah, that was an amazing time period because I had to travel from schools to school. I got different ways of, I got to know different ways of teaching and a wide variety of teaching equipments and styles. That was amazing. I could think out of the box since I left there. And I joined then in 2011 the aristocratic modern school where the famous personalities like Abhishek Bachchan and Rajitha Gupta, all these people studied there. One of the most, prestigious schools in Delhi. I hardly worked there 1 year. I found that this is not the place I need to work because there was a lot of politics. The teachers come to play politics rather than teach. So I thought this is not my place. So I left there, and in 2012, I joined Genesis Global School, one of the prominent schools in Delhi, NCR. I taught there about 4 years till 2016. That time I had the opportunity to teach IB curriculum. IB curriculum is like the curriculum just like CBSE. Instead of CBSE, CBSE, how do you say this? Suppose if you leave Delhi and come to Kerala or Chennai or Mumbai, wherever you go, the syllabus remains same, right? So likewise, think about a situation in which you're leaving India, going to US or Denmark or Sweden or Switzerland, wherever China or wherever it is. So if the curriculum remains same, what will happen? This is the kind of curriculum I'm talking about, IB syllabus, International Baccalaureate. People can, say for instance, I have a student right now in Ankara. This student's name is Victor. He is leaving in March and going to Greece. So he's studying the same subject. So think about the world as one. So if you're moving from India to some other country, then the syllabus should remain same, right? So it is headquartered in Geneva. So then I left in 2016. I left and joined Indus International School, Pune, as the head of the Department of Economics. I left there too. And I'm going forward, sorry. So I joined as a chair of individuals and societies of IB in Heritage International School, Gurgaon, Haryana. Yeah, so that was the last school I taught in India. I taught about 1 year, 1.5 years. By the time I complete 1 year, I feel fed up. I can't continue in this institution because I over this time period, I can tell you, whichever schools I taught, I don't think that proper teaching is happening in Indian schools because of the way it is being taught and too much of supervision of the teachers and all. Teachers are tied down, and as a result, they are not able to teach properly. That's what I believe, because here I'm about to complete 2 years. And when I complete 2 years, I feel more excited day by day here. There are no interference from anybody. Okay, so here we go. So I joined Bliss, Ankara, Turkey, and still continuing. Yeah, I have my wife with me. She's a software engineer, and my daughter who is studying in Pennsylvania for pre-medicine, and my son is in grade 8. And I am thinking of planning. I was thinking of planning to go back to US and settle in 2026 by the time my son will finish his grade 12 in the US, but I'm rethinking now. Why? This is the reason. Turkey is a lovely country with extremely friendly and loving people. And the retirement age is 65. You can still continue after 65 if you are in good health. So there is no retirement per se here. So that is about my life. So I hope you don't have anything to ask me about. So after this, I have inserted some video links here about why millions of workers are quitting in the US. Yeah, so there is a huge labor shortage across the world. Everywhere there are opportunities. There is too much pressure on the working population because their colleagues are leaving. There are, less labor available. And from here onwards, I'm going to talk about what helped me as a teacher, as a teacher and as an employee. What all skills do you require in the 21st century to get a job or outside India? Okay, that's what my focus is here. Currently, there are in my employment website. It's called Search Associates. You can visit that website, Search Associates. There are 113 economics teachers jobs available. You know what is the starting salary? Starting salary is 2 lakh rupees. Okay, if you have something like 8 to 10 years of experience, then your salary will skyrocket to 3 lakhs. And if you go to China, there are, the biggest country in terms of IB education is China. Yeah, followed by United States, right? The salary levels are so high, they are struggling to get teachers. So likewise, as I said, in other fields too, but I'm basically specialized in teaching. As a result, as a teacher, there are plenty of opportunities out there. But we don't have the necessary skills when we come out of the colleges and schools in India, especially in Kerala. So what can we do to improve? That is what I'm going to focus from now on. Life is going to change, students. When you come out of your master's degree or degree program, life is going to hit you hard. Yeah, if you don't take it if you expect that early, then it is going to help you. Yeah, otherwise it is going to be troubling you a lot. I'm telling you. Listen, so these are the videos. I think Dr. Chaku can share this video with the students too. Yeah, so they can see, the videos. These are hyperlinked so that you can go and see it. So the first and foremost skill you require, this is the title, 21st Century Skills Needed for Students to Succeed Abroad. That is the topic I'm going to focus on. The first skill is this. Yeah, to get a job abroad, the students should have great English language skills, which includes primarily spoken and written English language skills. The way Malayalis speak English, being a Malayali myself, needs great accent reduction. This is what the Americans call it accent reduction. What do you mean by accent reduction? We are speaking English in such a manner that there is unnecessary stress and unnecessary what should I say? The way we speak is not properly understood. So I can tell you that as soon as I reached US, I just visited Dallas Supercenter Walmart. Walmart is world's biggest retailer. yeah, Walmart, and one lady comes to me and asks me this question. And of course, you know, I was in Texas. In Texas has this cowboy English accent. So she asked me, "Hi, you know where is cat food? I want to buy some cat food." I had no idea about what the heck she was talking about. I couldn't answer her. She was asking me this: "Do you know where is pet food? I want to buy some cat food." You know what did I do? I went to the front desk of Walmart Supercenter. I asked there, where is the job application center? Then he told me that there is a machine out there. You just key in your primary data, your address and everything, and we will call you. I entered my primary details. Within a matter of 7 days, I get the call and I join Walmart to learn English. The Texas accent, I had no clue what they were talking about. So I worked in the night from 9 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, in the night, in the cold freezer. I mean, it was somewhere about 35 degree minus. I was working in and out of this place, and I was learning. I was working with the locals out there, and I learned my English. As soon as 6 months are complete, I resigned and I joined the Carrollton Farmers Independent School District as a teacher. Yeah, I have everything I had, but I didn't know English. Even after topping my college, I didn't know how to pronounce English in such a manner that the other person who hear me will be able to understand me. I had no idea. So we need accent reduction. When I reached the US, then I borrowed, I mean, in the US libraries, you can borrow CDs and cassettes, which you can use. I mean, we can insert in your car and listen to that. You can train yourself while driving. So I was doing all this to reduce my accent. Yeah. So how do you do this? You can go to rosettastone.eu and get a membership. If you pay something like $99 on a sale, I think this is the right time. There is this Black Friday sale, Thanksgiving Black Friday sale is going on. $99. That is equal to around 7,500 rupees. You can get a lifetime membership in this website, where it will give you wide variety of exercises. I can show you, I think, how it goes if I am able to share the screen with my other laptop. Hold on. Yes, I hope you can hear this. This is a website which will allow you to reduce your accent. I don't know, it is circling. This laptop was updating. So, oh, there we go. There we go. So continue. It will give you, I mean, this has materials to work with you for 1 year if you're working intensively with this program. Continue with my current progress. It will listen. It will give you chances to speak along with this. So you have to begin your class with this test. It will ask you to test your voice. It is testing whether the order is same or not. Okay, listen, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is tested. Microphone is successful. Now I hope you can hear the voice.
The girl doesn't like to play soccer.
The girl doesn't like to play soccer. See, it is accepting.
The girl doesn't like to play soccer.
So you speak with it.
The man likes to play soccer.
You speak with it, then you will be able to, it will accept if your pronunciation is correct. Otherwise, it won't accept. See? See, it is wrong. See, it is not accepting my accent, right? So I see it will accept right now.
The man likes to play soccer.
The man likes to play soccer. See, it is accepting.
The man likes to play soccer. The boy doesn't like to play tennis.
The boy doesn't like to play tennis. See?
The boy doesn't like to play tennis. The woman likes to play tennis.
So this is a one beautiful software you can use to improve your language skills. Okay. Then I'm going back to my presentation on the laptop. That is rosettastone.com. My daughter studied German with Rosetta Stone 1 year completely, and she got the highest grade in the in her school in German. My son studied German with this. Then later on, when we moved to Gurgaon, then this school didn't have German, so he had to take French. So he again, I because this is lifetime subscription for any languages you can do. So I forced him to. I pushed him to, rather forced, both are same anyway. So he finished his French module. When we came here to Ankara, we have our neighbor who is a Canadian teacher with his family, and her daughter and my son are studying together. And she told me this: "Oh, Mr. George, I thought Sean, that's the name of my son, I thought Sean doesn't know French. How can he speak so fluent French?" Rosetta Stone, okay? It is very, very powerful software. If you use it effectively, you can reduce your accent. So accent reduction is very, very important if you are trying for a job abroad, okay? You're teaching students or you're working abroad in an office which require you to speak fluent English, otherwise there is no scope. So it is going to hit you hard, I'm telling you. So you start preparing when you are a first year BA students or a first year MA student. You can start trying for this. Yeah. So remember always, starting salary is 2 lakhs. Yeah, just kidding. Okay. Yeah. So there is the website address here. It's not going forward. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So another thing, this is for teachers too. Okay. This is for teachers. Develop critical thinking is one of the most important skills. So I can ask you this question. I think I'm asking this. How many of you know how to Google? Everybody will say that, yeah, I know Google. So I'm just asking you guys to find an article. Yeah, find an article about, oh, sorry. I think I should share. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. How many of you know how to Google? I'm asking you to find an article about China imposing, US imposing tariff on China, for example. Donald Trump done a lot of harm to the world economy. So this article should be published less than 1 year ago, and the title, I said, China imposing, US imposing tariff on China. And the article should not be more than 1 year old. How do you Google? People say that we know how to Google. Does anybody know how to advance Google? So here we go, advanced Google search. Do you see this? There. So you click here, just China, US imposes tariff on Chinese steel. That is the article I want. And I don't know, many of you have seen the screen before. If you have, good. If you haven't, listened to this, okay? I want an article less than 1 year old. See, there is an option here, 1 year old. And which domain I want? I want from www.reuters, Thomson Reuters.com. Okay, click enter. You will get an article. Sorry. Yeah, you will get an article. Yeah, I think there may be Reuters.com. Probably this. Yeah, there you go. I got it. There was a spelling error. Look, these are articles published. I think I haven't selected less than 1 year ago. Anytime. See, you have to change it as past 1 year. So you must know what you're Googling. See, it came, all the articles are from Reuters. Yeah, and it is less than 1 year old. So you should optimize your research. Okay, or optimize your search. That's my point. So having said that, let's go back and yeah, this is how to Google. There is a video link out here. Okay. So that is one of the ideas I wanted to say. You should not be wasting your time, rather find what you are looking for, pinpoint. I mean, Google with the pinpoint precision. Okay. So why can't, how do we develop critical thinking? So let teachers give assignments about real-world economic problems and ask students to find solutions in the form of a write-up of at least 1,200 words using the tools of their subject area. Maybe it is physics, chemistry, biology, or economics, whichever may be the subject. Let them find a real-world economic problem and write an essay. I mean, in the case of economics, we have microeconomics, macroeconomics, international trade, development economics, public finance. Let students write an article based on a problem which they see in the real world. I can share you, if I'm in the screen, a folder in which yeah, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Am I sharing my screen? No, right? No. There we go. So this is my internal assessment portfolio for the IB. So this is my previous cohort who passed. If you open here, these are my students. Say for instance, if I go to Selin, one of the finest students, so you have 3 internal assessments here. You pick up one article about what is happening in the real world in microeconomics. Say for instance, the student has given the article, then the student writes about 750 words. He is creating his own diagram and explaining the tax burden here. Look into the consumer tax burden and the producer tax burden, deadweight laws and all that. Likewise, the advanced top, let students think. That's my point. Let students think to write an answer and create their own document, which can be used as a internal assessment. So likewise here, there is international trade IA, macroeconomics IA. If you click here, see Italy's June unemployment rate rises to 8.8% as 46,000 jobs are lost. So based on that news, the student has written here the LRAS curve, Phillips curve, all that. Look into the LRAS curve, shifting to the right, the supply side policies, the multiplier and the stagflation going down. All these concepts the student has applied. The application side is missing. As a result, critical thinking is not developed in the students. That is the point I'm talking about. Look into the international trade IA, the Trump's tariff. Yeah, most probably Trump's tariff. EU imposes tariff of 4 billion on US goods. So there is the international trade IA. This is the quota diagram, and then comes the subsidy diagram. So what students studied in their textbook is applied in the real world. So that is, I'm talking about the portfolio. This is the portfolio of 3 documents. This is the marking form. This is the cover sheet. Okay. So likewise, we can ask the students to do the same in colleges too. Yeah, so that is about internal assessment part, which will create ATL skills in students. ATL skills means, what is ATL skills? Anybody knows? I don't think so. Okay, ATL means approach to learning skills. Yeah. Then the question comes in, how can teachers know whether a student is copy pasting or not? There is a website the college, St. Aloysius College, can join here. It is called a Turnitin software. You can upload, the teachers can upload the documents of the students, and the teachers can really see where the students copied from. Once copied, if the plagiarism crosses 5%, you say that your work is not qualified to be submitted. You zero straight away. So they are pushed to think about the application side of economics or any other subject for that matter. Yeah. So again, the students must know these tools, that is draw.io, yeah, online chart tool and all that. Draw.io is a very powerful tool. For instance, I can copy paste the URL probably. If I'm exceeding the time, let me know. Okay. There we go. Here, this is a draw.io tool. Create a new diagram, any subject, whether it is chemistry, biology, math, or economics or commerce, they can use this diagram creating tool. Look, you can create here the y-axis. Yeah, go ahead and change the thickness to 3 and copy paste. Yeah, there you go. There is the x and y axis. You can choose this. Create a inverted L-shaped Keynesian LRAS curve. Yeah, this is amazing. I just love this software. I don't know. It is made for students. I don't know whether students are using it or not. That is up to them. If we are making it as a part of the curriculum, we can, of course, allow the students to do this. See how much time did it take? Very less, right? So we can change the color to red, for instance. Yeah, we can type price level, then increase the font size and flip it. Yeah, whichever way we want to do it. If you don't like remove the grid, say grid is gone. So this is a very powerful student for the very powerful student for students to use. So that is one of the tools students can use to improve their knowledge and application. And there is another one, online chart tools. Online chart tools are amazing, powerful tools to create diagrams and graphs, not like this way, but rather in a way you in a way you want to create diagrams and graphs using data. You can do that. I think I can show you one of the extended essays IB students are making. Look into this work of a student. Look at the 3D diagram the student made. Isn't it amazing? Look into this, using the real-time data. Look at the beautiful graphs and diagrams students are using. I don't think any of the students are using these kinds of tools, but the rest of the world is using, IB students are using. So when you guys come out of the colleges, you must be able to use all these tools. How many of you know Google, Gmail? Go to Gmail. Hold on. Go to Gmail. Am I sharing? No, I'm not sharing. Hold on. There is a mind mapping tool in there. Students do not know this. Look, a mind mapping tool means go here. Go to that 9 dots here. Do you see this? come here, then there's a drop down menu, come down. There is a mind mapping tools. Do you see this? Mind mapping tools. Create a mind map, create a new mind map. Yeah, it will ask you to log in. Yeah, there you go. Mind mapping tool is opening. So you can export into PDF. I think, yeah, it's pretty tiny. There you go, 100%. Yeah, the 20th century skills required for the students to succeed. Then you click onto here, add a child note. Yeah, communication skill, communication skills. Yeah, then add another child note here. Yeah, critical thinking skills. Yeah, critical thinking skills. Change the color, make it beautiful. Yeah, background, change it into yellow, and the color probably a red. See, there you go. See, whichever way you want to make it, you can make it. From here, you can add sibling mode. So communication skills, how do you improve communication skills? You participate in debates. Yeah, then another one, debates. Sorry, yeah, debate. After debate, you can again connect it with these lines. Okay, and sorry, debates. Then you can give plays. Okay, debates, plays. Then how do you improve self-confidence? Probably by participating in a sport. See, look at the way it is developing. You can take down the different points and everything about a particular topic, particular concept in economics or physics, chemistry, biology, math, whatever subjects you're learning. Yeah, so that you will have a visual representative. When you're sitting in the exam hall, you have that visual image in your brain. You can note it down. It is rightfully available in your Gmail. Yeah, and people are not using it. That is what is shocking to a great extent, because we are comfortable in our way, the way we do on a daily basis. We have our WhatsApp, a lot of forwards. We are sharing our information and chats with others, and we are wasting our time. I hope you're getting it. To use all these tools to become a very resourceful student. That is very, very important to succeed in the 21st century. Okay. So having said that, let me go back to my presentation. Yeah, so these links are all provided, my mapping tools. I just thought about it, so I thought I should tell you. Look into another wide variety of personal improvement possibilities. Coursera. It is a hyperlink. You can click onto that and go there. Online courses in Udemy is 90% free now. How many of you joined for any course? So let me take you there. So I can go back forward into the presentation and show you my 12th grade student who is just in my class right now. Her name is Duru Yugnes. Yeah, she has just done this. Can you see this? University of Pennsylvania certificate, free of cost. See, I have written it here. You can apply for a scholarship, 100% free. Yeah, 100% free. They will give you the this certificate too. So the student has Duru Yugnes passed with a 95.5% marks. See, look into the certificate. You can add into your resume when you apply universities abroad or within the country itself, which will show that you are a student who is always wanting to go outside the textbook to learn. So I can take you to Coursera right now. I don't know how many of you, I'm not sure if you guys know this. Tell me to stop. Okay, I will stop it. www.coursera. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing. Yeah, there you go. www.course. Oh, this strip is disturbing me. Yeah, www.coursera.org. Yeah. So, oh, I think it's missing. No. Org. There. It is here. There. If microeconomics is being taught in the college, yeah, you can type here whether I can do a free course on, for instance, microeconomics. Yeah. There we go. I think, yeah, the microeconomic principle, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, yeah, University of Pennsylvania. Just click onto there and join that course. It's how long does it take to finish it? This course take you, yeah, University of Illinois, taking you 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, yeah, 14 videos. Yeah, show more. Yeah, 8-week program. 8-week program. I finished in 1 month. Yeah, that means it's so. I mean, instead of wasting our time, you can go into these kinds of programs and learn it. Yeah, for instance, if I want to study about, for instance, microbiology. Yeah, there we go. There is the program here. Animal, something else. Yeah, animal. Yeah, let me type here microbiology. We have something here, microbiology. See the wide variety of programs. Where Denmark, Technical University of Denmark is here. These are all free, if you apply for a scholarship. None of my students have paid any money. Yeah, all of them have applied for scholarship. They got it, and we don't have any clue about it. We are sitting comfortably in our homes and looking at different serials coming in the TV, or chatting with our friends, and you're going to hit hard when you come out of the colleges. Yeah, so these are my daughter. By the time she finished the 12th grade, had finished 6 different courses. My son has finished already 1 program. Yeah, so he is doing about coding. So let's talk about coding then, if you're interested in coding. Yeah, coding for beginners. Yeah, so when you do that, see, these are all programs where you can join. University of California, Santa Cruz. Yeah, University of London, prestigious university courses are there, and simultaneously when your teachers are teaching you, you can take it into a whole new level. So by the time you complete your graduation or master's degree, you are here with a wide variety of knowledge and understanding, with the depth of knowledge, and ready to take the world on. Okay, so you should do that. How about Udemy? So everything about whatever you want to do are all available in Udemy. And how much does it cost? Let's Google and see it. Udemy. Yeah. Udemy, yes, here. So suppose my interest is creating YouTube videos. So I want to use drone filming, say for example, drone filming. See, there it is. See, drones, how to tell aerial story. What is the price you're paying, guys? Look into this. It is 28 lira. I mean, this browser is Turkish browsers. That's why it is showing this. So in India, maybe it won't cost you more than 250 rupees. So when you go to, for instance, a restaurant in Thrissur round, any restaurants you get in, your bill will be crossing $500, right? Here is a program which will teach you for about how to film using the GoPro and other cameras using a drone. How much you are paying? 250 rupees. So how many of you are interested in AI technology, artificial intelligence? The course is right there and we are not using it. Introduction to big data, big science, artificial intelligence. How much are you paying here? Look into this, $200. Everybody has that money. Yeah, so when we were doing our master's degree and degree, we didn't have this opportunity. We didn't have internet, we didn't have cell phones. Yeah, so we had what we have seen, the most modern car was Dr. P.P. Pillai's Maruti 800. He used to come in that car, and we thought that that is a Mercedes Benz of that time. You understand that? So you have everything possible to be successful in the life, but because of probably not having any knowledge about it, we are not using it. That might be the reason, right? So time will pass. Yeah, the earth will move around the sun. 365 days will pass very quickly, and you will be thrown out of the college. Yeah, to be little harsh to say that, because another batch will be taking your place, right? The college doesn't have any space for the people who are passing degree to pass, I mean, to join one more time, right? So because the other batch is already knocking on the doors. So these, I mean, opportunities you have to utilize, otherwise it will be tough. It will be tough. Yeah, so coming back to my presentation, here I have written everything about these courses and all these, Udemy, and there are various other platforms available. Yeah, try to use I mean, programs provided online by foreign universities. How about GRE? Why don't you take after a degree or simultaneously when you are in when you are in the first year, start researching about graduate record examination. The website is linked here. Yeah, GRE website, ETS website is given here. It is somewhere about $200 to apply. So why don't you fail in the first year? Yes, fail in the second year. The third year, suppose you come out with the flashing colors. That's what happened with my daughter. She did SAT. She got 1,300 points. That is pretty high score, because she's an athlete. She has a national record, not a, but many national records in India in swimming. So she was an athlete, but still being an athlete, she got 1,300 is huge score, and she went on to give it 2 more times. At last she came out with 1,450 score. So when you have very high GRE scores, there are universities which are standing ready to give scholarship. Go to the here the US news, which will show you the best ranked universities. Go to their website, contact the student advisors, send emails. How can I get into this college? How much is the GRE score you're looking at? If I get I mean, will I get scholarship and all that you have to try from your side, right? Ask your teachers to write a letter of recommendation. Hold on. Yeah, letter of recommendation they will write for you. So ideally they will be asking for 2 letters of recommendation from teachers, right? So universities are ready. The question is, are you ready or not? That is a question. Okay, this is, again, I shown you this. Coming back to what is ATL skills required. So ATL skills means you should have, I mean, anything you study, anything teachers teach should develop the thinking skills, self-management skills, communication skills, social skills, and research skills. So when I was telling you about picking up an economic article, writing about 800 words or 900 words, when you are in college, you are writing 1,200 words as a mandatory requirement given by your teacher. Naturally, the research skills are going up. Yeah, the communications, you are standing in front of the people and doing the flip teaching model. Yeah, so these are all skills you should develop. So the question in the modern teaching right now is, why should teachers teach? Yeah, why should teachers teach by standing in front of the student? Let students teach themselves in the flip teaching model. Yeah, you empower a student, tell that student to come in front of everybody and teach. And if the student is having any deficiency, let the teacher intervene. Yeah, so by the time the students go out of the class, the student must know from all quarters. So when the students come out of the colleges, they will be very confident young men and women, right? So the ATL skills should develop whenever a content curriculum is provided. That means developing research skill, communication skill, collaboration skill, all will develop. Two students standing together to present a problem. So then the doors for Harvard, MIT, Princeton, Stanford, Northeastern, Juniata, then Pennsylvania, all these openings will open. I mean, all these doors for these students will open for our students. Okay, student-led presentations will foster communication and research skill. Two very, very 21st century skills needed for students is communication and research skill. Okay, develop like this. Yeah, so a teacher nowadays in the modern curriculum, modern educational technology and educational parlance is not somebody standing in front of the students and teach. Yeah, he is a facilitator of knowledge, meaning and methods have undergone change. And when we compare it with our time, the time when we studied, that's not the way teaching is undertaken nowadays. Okay. Yeah. Now going back to one suggestion I have is the abandoned teachers room. So how does it work? Convert each classroom in St. Aloysius College as a teacher's room. One teacher sits there. That is a teacher's room. Yeah, students go there to study. Then when the students come in, the teacher has the right. This is my den. You know, this is my area. You don't have any right to litter my classroom. Respect it. Yeah. Let him have an internet connection, high-speed internet. Yeah, HD overhead projector, a printer, I'm sorry, spelling error, OMR machine, iPads, subject-related books, so coffee machines, and microwave ovens, probably a small fridge. Why don't he have all that in his classroom? Let him enjoy the life. Yeah, the teacher. Okay, so I visited all these university, Harvard, MIT, Northeastern, Columbia, and Georgetown. In Columbia in 2016, yeah, 2016, when we reached, it was snowing all around. It was so late. I thought, we thought the universities would have been closed down, but 8:30, 9 o'clock in the night, the university is in full swing. The students are moving around. The teachers are teaching at 8:30 in the night. That possibility is not there, of course, in Kerala, because our college is little remote. Then students are not living in the hostel. That is okay. But the other thing we can do, isn't it? Yeah, that is one suggestion. So change the entire paradigm and the spectrum of education. That is the urgent need of the hour. Otherwise, 3 years will pass by, students will go out, other batch will come. Yeah, the product we are taking out of the college, how qualified they are. Can they speak English fluently? Can they do all these things required by them, the 21st century? Do they have that skills? Yeah, probably university, I mean, the college can subscribe to Rosetta Stone. Students who have time can always go there and practice because every student can't buy a laptop, probably a desktop. It is not possible for many students. I understand that, but there can be a computer library where this particular software is available. Any student want to improve their English can go there and use their headphone and listen and speak. Yeah, that we can facilitate. Yeah, so that's my idea here. Yeah, so this is another one. Great communication skills are required. Are we capable of standing in front of a bunch of people and prove our point? You never skip a chance to participate in debates, elocutions, and plays and essay writing, especially Model United Nations. It is right time. St. Aloysius College has its own Model UN conferences. Students from across the world, or at least across India, come there for participating in a 3-day conference. Yeah, I took students of grade 11 and 12 and grade 9th and 10th to Harvard MUN. Look into Harvard MUN. Students from across the world are going there. To get a visa to go to US is very easy if you are saying that you're going for a MUN conference there. Yeah, you can at least you can travel from Kerala to Delhi University and participate there. So that develops skills in students. Yeah, these opportunities will develop self-confidence and ability to face interview board and give presentation skills. Okay. Yeah. So take positives from the life of Rajat Gupta. Rajat Gupta studied in modern school where I taught. Yeah, he went on to become the CEO of McKinsey, world's one of the biggest accounting firms. Though there was some scandal and he got caught, and his 3 daughters were trying to release him and all that. So forget about the negative side. Look into that poor man's life. Why I'm saying him a poor man? Because his father had died. His mother was a school teacher. He went on to become one of the most influential personalities in the world. Okay, so play one sport. Yeah, this is called creativity action service. Action I'm talking about. If you play a sport, I was a 400-meter runner. I was there in the cricket team. Yeah, football I didn't make it. So in St. Aloysius College I'm talking about. So I was an athlete. I still run. I still have a gym membership in Sports International here. 55,000 square meter big facility with a 4 swimming pools. I daily go and swim. I go to sauna. I go to the gym, work out. Yeah. So why can't you guys do it? Yeah, join a sport, play a sport, which will create a healthy body, which is very important for a healthy mind. Yeah, there is a link in which my daughter is, breaking the national record, defeating the then ruling champion. Yeah, there we go. Another thing is great typing skills. Great typing skills. See, I have 70 words plus minutes. So that time we didn't have computers. My father allowed me to go and join a typing institute. I don't know, typing institutes are popular nowadays. We had a typing institute in Kottapuram, very big, entire first floor of that building. I don't know exactly what building it is. I think, yeah, opposite of Yes Bank, I think, that area. There were, I think, 50, 60 typewriters were kept. I used to go for an hour. We had 3 days. I went 3 days a week, something like that, and 2 years. And I developed these typing skills, which is helping me immensely nowadays. Yeah, I love that skills which was developed in me, which is because of my dad, my father, who helped me to develop that. So this is available free of cost. How many of you are practicing it? None of you guys. I think none of you are practicing it. Yeah, my son is reaching to a little bit higher level, but probably in a year or 2 he will be very fluent, right? So I make sure he does that 15 minutes every day. So this is free of cost, online. If you want to type a thesis, if you want to, if you're joining an organization, if you have the typing skills, it will help. Yeah, it will be really, really helpful. I conduct tests for my students every week. Yeah, that something like 8-10 pages of the worksheets they have to answer. So I type all of them. So in your case, whichever profession you are, since you are a master's degree or a degree student, definitely you will be dealing with the documents. So typing skills are very, very important. This is it. Critical thinking skills, citizenship, growth mindset, whatever hell it is, I'm telling you, whatever it is. Yeah, if I want to learn it, I will learn it. So if I train myself, I can learn it. That is the growth mindset. Communication, creativity, collaboration. These skills. See, collaboration is, I can tell you that it is 0 for the students from Kerala. The moment you collaborate, your egos will hurt. Yeah, you will try to fight each other. What the hell? Why did you talk to me that way? No, these kinds of things have no place in the modern world. You need to collaborate with each other. So collaboration happens inside the classroom when students together present a topic, yeah, in the PowerPoint and all that, right? So it is very important to collaborate. Communication, critical thinking, growth mindset. Growth mindset is that whatever may be the skill required, even if I don't have it, if I train myself, I can develop it. These are the 21st century skills required for you to succeed. I think I'm done. There you go. I think if I did speak too much, let me know. I will stop. Is there anybody wanting to ask me any questions? I am willing to hear. And in case if anybody wanting any kind of help, I am here. Just email me. My email address, I'm just typing. I am Shri.Shaju George at gmail.com. There you go. You can copy down. In case any guidance you require within my limitations, I'm ready to help. I hope I didn't overspeed and I didn't exceed the time limits you guys set. Hopefully,
No, not at all. Not at all. And,
okay.
It was indeed inspiring for students. I am sure there would be some questions from the part of students. Let us see. Is there anyone looking forward to interact with the speaker, or if you have some questions, you may raise it right now.
I think I covered everything.
Yeah, by the time students think of questions, Shaju is also a very avid investor in the stock market. So can you have one or two? Can you spend one or two moments on your share investment experience?
There are different ways you can approach for equity market investments, either through mutual funds or through direct equity investments. So I like when people are panicking, people are scared, they are selling on a selling spree. For instance, when in 2008, when Lehman Brothers disappeared, I was in Seattle, Washington. So that was the time Paul Hanks, the Secretary of Finance in the US, came out and said to the world that Lehman Brothers is no more. My God, all hell broke loose in the world. So it was beautiful. A little bit ironic to say that it was beautiful, but it was amazing. That's probably the right word to say. Sun first set in. Sun's first rose, the land of rising sun. Japan Nikkei stops bleeding. Then sun moves to China. Chinese market shut down. Then it comes to India. NSE and BSE open, shut twice and shuts permanently for the day. Yeah, 20% filter gone. Then it moves to London, Europe, DAX of Germany, CAC of France, and FTSE prominent stock market crashes. And then it moves to Bovespa, Brazil, South America. Then it goes to US. This share of Citibank worth $15 closes the day at 99 cents. Can you believe it? Bleeding, bloodbath all around. So that was the time I purchased a little bit of Manappuram Finance by sitting in Seattle. I bought it for $9. Then bit by bit, I started purchasing, and the average cost went out to 20, 22, 23 in that range. Today it is nearly, it touched 224, and it is 168.70 now. So when it touches 165, probably you can buy and sell it at probably 248. That's a good number, right? 248. That will be somewhere about 30% gain when the next quarter result comes in. Yeah, so that is a very informed guess. That is the pattern in which it is moving. Yeah, there is stock market investments are not risky at all. if you are investing in a staggered manner. Like suppose if you have 1 lakh rupees, invest 10,000, then enter another 10,000 after a specific time period. So it will keep on averaging. Yeah. So you can buy a house worth 1 crore rupees, and we don't go and check the value of that rupee every day to a broker, right? Yeah, 1 crore. What is it? What is the value of that house today? Yeah, and you don't go out the next day and ask. So just like we are seeing the price of the stock moving up and down on a daily basis, you don't do that for the case of a house. So likewise, keep on buying, buy, and forget. Yeah, companies like HDFC Bank, Larsen and Toubro, these are least risky stocks, and you should not invest fully, and you should wait. And you should wait for an opportunity when everybody is panicking and selling. That is the time you should be buying. Go opposite to that. So broadly, I can say so. So I have been doing this pretty interesting way, in the sense that I was born and brought up in a family which didn't have enough money. But today, I can proudly say that because of my father, because of my teachers of that time in St. Aloysius College, I can simply go there and buy whatever I want, in the sense that I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I'm telling you that I am confident of making a decision without much thought. I don't care about money. So I just don't care about money. I buy whatever I want to buy. So my point is, money is, sorry, girls, who are there, I'm using a terminology not used by me, but by great Ragesh Junjunwala, who says that money is like your girlfriend. If you are carrying it too much, it will run away from you. Yeah, don't care about money. Yeah, if you don't care about money, it will come to you on a daily basis. So that's what I believe. I'm very happy teacher. I love teaching, and because I'm free, I don't have a loan. So I am very happy person. I'm making a difference in my students' life. So I believe in that because as teachers, we have a huge responsibility to help these students, because my life changed because of teachers. Yeah, that's why teaching probably is a great profession. And if you ask me what would I have become if I'm not becoming a teacher, I will say that I don't want to answer that question, because I always want to become a teacher. That's it. And if God comes to me and asks me, Mr. Shaju George, I'm taking away 30 years of your life. I'm taking you back to 22. Who you want to become? Do you want to get a job in Kerala, India? Where do you want to? I will, thankfully, I will say, I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's sentiments. I will say that thank you so much for not giving me a government job in Kerala and India. That's it, pretty much. Otherwise, I would not have seen this culture. Yesterday, we had a Teachers' Day party. It was amazing to see the Turkish culture and all that. So because of these skills, students, I developed over the years, which I worked on it. That's how I developed it. I have today opportunities to go anywhere in any part of the world. I have openings from South Korea, China, so many schools. Switzerland, I had many schools in Istanbul and all that. So that's my point. Develop these skills, especially good speaking, English speaking skills, and these skills which I explained there. The world is for you to conquer. But for that, the thing is, you have to get out of your comfort zone. That is for sure. That is for sure. You should get out of Kerala, go to come out to from Kerala to other states, Mumbai, Delhi, all that. They will embrace you with the open arms. So because Kerala is a very small state, right? We don't have enough job opportunities there. That is the mistake I did. Yeah, so I realized very painfully that I'm not going to make, I'm not going to be that chosen few, that fortunate few, get into university teaching or government jobs. It is going to be extremely tough. So I moved into private sector, so that helped me a lot. So you should think like that, out of the box. Thanks.
So we have a question in the chat box. Snaka Francis is asking you something. May I read it out for you?
Yeah.
So how are you able to cope up with all these things? What was the major driving force behind this?
Behind what?
Francis, yeah, behind this energy, this sort of doing everything.
I have always been high energy person. I mean, you won't see me sitting in my classroom on a chair. Yeah, I am walking around among my students, and I don't know. I mean, I am very hyper. I am making a, move which somehow or other every individual is different in terms of energy levels and all that. So I don't know. I never feel tired. Inside the classroom, I have a lot of energy. It naturally happens. So especially, I mean, if you are, I am the only Indian in this school. The rest of them are from United States, UK, then Canada, then South Africa, so many of them, and Scotland and all these places. But you can go and look into their eyes and say that I am as good as you. Yeah. The skin is, I mean, my brown skin has nothing to do with my knowledge. Yeah. So that you can always say. For that you need good English speaking skills. Yeah. And you should have good critical thinking skills. That's the only thing you needed. Yeah. And I'm 100% sure that college you guys are going, St. Aloysius College, there is nothing better than that. Yeah. That is amazing. Look at oh my God. Will there be any university in India which is like that? You have to realize the good thing you are getting, I mean, the great atmosphere you are having, and do not waste a minute by gossiping and all that, because you can't afford to do that. That is the point, because life is going to be very unfair. But I can tell you, on looking into your eyes, see, if I can do it, anybody can do it. If I was possessed to know English, I don't know that father who, my God, he calls me at 8 o'clock. Can you believe it? 8 o'clock in the night to the seminary to teach me English. Here I am on my bicycle, which my father bought, driving from Topinmula all the way to the seminary at 8 o'clock in the night. By the time he finishes teaching, it's time for him to go to bed. So 8:30, 9 o'clock, I travel back. You know that cemetery out there? There is a cemetery which is between, I don't know exactly, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, it is so scary. By the time you reach there, I don't know whether what kind of ghosts are coming at you. You're thinking like that. See, I mean, it was amazing. Like those days, I don't know, those were my formative years. That helped me a lot. Any questions? There is a hand coming up. Oppo F17 Pro. I think I spoke a lot, so.
Libison, sir, shall I speak a few words?
Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead, please.
In the beginning, I had some difficulty regarding that connectivity. Representing the economics department, I wanted to give a big salute to Mr. Shri.Shaju George.
Thank you.
Actually, I missed the opportunity in the beginning. When I joined in the college in 89 November, before that you passed out from the college. Yeah. And I didn't get a chance to meet you. But I heard from Chako sir many things. And when I asked the retired teachers, 2 words they told me, mainly hardworking, humble human being. These are the two words that
I don't know how humble I am, but
but they felt it, because I over the phone I asked you to speak about you before the beginning. So this is what I got. So that hardworking, that is the message that you are giving through your speech to the present generation.
yeah, hardworking through the right direction.
Yes,
That's very important. There must be guidance by us to these students. And of course, I had a great guidance from Father Anthony Kutikart, and I instituted a 10,000 rupee endowment in his name. I don't know whether it is running or not. Those students who are coming, I'm an economics student, but still, those students who are coming first in the college degree, I proposed 1,000 rupees scholarships. I would like to increase it to 1 lakh, probably 10,000 rupees can be given as a gift to the student who comes first. I mean, it is so much. I mean, whatever I give, it is not enough about that spark which was given to me. Somebody coming from Malayalam medium school till 10th, and here I went on to teach in the United States, the cradle of probably everything we talk about, right? So, yeah.
thank you very much for being here in this program, representing the economics department. On behalf of all the economics fraternity, a big salute to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Over to you, Libison.
Okay, so we are almost 2 hours into the session, so I think we would wrap it up. So let me ask Fenita Joy to come over, our student in the Commerce Department. Okay, Sneha, can you come over and express the official vote of thanks? Sneha Francis. Sneha, can you hear me? Sneha?
Yes.
Ah, okay, please go ahead. Okay.
Sir, you have made our souls great, and your words were very much, and as your words made us very much proud of our college, especially. Thanks for coming here, as well as those who have joined over here, and our father, as well as all the teachers and our convener. I thank all of you, as well as those who have joined here in this late night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so thank you, Sneha. So we would just wrap it up here. So thanks for your time, and thanks for the guidance you have given to our students. And I'm sure some of them would take a lot of lessons this evening, and they would in their career they would succeed because of this inspiring session. So this session definitely will guide them. So once again, thanks a ton from on behalf of Alumni Association, and thank you Chako George sir for helping us to reaching out to him, and thank you Jessie Miss for joining us today evening, and thanks to Shri.Shaju George, Alumni Association President. So thank you all for joining today. So have a great day. Thank you. So we officially
Before concluding, a special congratulations to the office bearers of college alumni, especially Dr. Libison, Srijit, and Father Perijeri. All these persons, these are the persons behind this monthly alumni talk series. A very good event to connect the alumni from all over the world, I can say. From this today, this from this one continent, another month from another continent. So actually, COVID helped us to start such a program. I think so. It's a positivity.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations to the entire team of alumni office bearers. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. So we officially end this session here.
Raju?
Yep.
Can I have a few words? Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
It was a really interesting session. No? Basically, what is the world outside? You have opened the windows to all of us. Actually, we should conduct sessions, on a regular basis. No? So then it will be more enlightening for the students. Actually, I was asked a question through the chat box. It was relating to the scope of commerce students in the labor markets. So I could not get a response. You can just respond to that.
So I have a student. I think. Hold on. I think I can show her. No, here in my Facebook page. Vanita Kataria Rao. She was Vanita Kataria, now became a Rao. Yeah, she always meets me in Washington DC or in New York, depending upon where she is. So this student was a 12th grade student in, we can say 4th group. In our time, that is a commerce student, then went on to do her degree in economics and accounting. And she went on to become an accountant in McKinsey. Can you believe it? And around 13 accountants are working under her. Accountants have probably the highest scope. Only thing is that you have to go abroad and do some US GAAP and that kind of programs and all that. So do a certificate of accounting program, CP program and all that, then sky is the limit. We in India, not India rather, to a great extent, Kerala has this problem that we look down upon economic students and commerce students. So those who don't have big brain good brain, that these are the people who are going for economics. And that is absolutely wrong. The most sought after course in entire IB curriculum is economics and business management. And maximum students go into there. So I remember that place where I went for a dental treatment where Chaco, sir, your niece is studying. What is that place called?
Akikav, near Kunlangoda.
So I went there for a treatment for my tooth, and I was flanked by this lady doctors because mostly they are lady doctors out there. So they said, "Which subject are you teaching?" And I said, "I'm teaching economics." Oh my God, the change on their face expression was so desperate. It made me completely disappointed. They stopped even talking to me. Can you believe? So that the social thinking is such that is happening only in Kerala. The moment you get out, there are a lot of opportunities. Only thing is that you pick up a good college in Canada, so for instance, University of Toronto or University of British Columbia, Nova Scotia, or wherever it is, and do a program and get into the workforce there. So initial, whatever may be the job, initial 1 or 2 years, it will be harder. I mean, in the sense that you will be learning a lot of things, books and accounts, and finding the financial statements and bottom line, top line, cost, revenue, all these things. But in every job, that is the case, right? After that, you're on a roll. I'm telling you, one of the most sought after professions in the world and having the largest number of opportunities is in commerce. So go into the university websites and apply. That's it. The world is for you to conquer. I'm telling you, there are plenty of opportunities. Don't get yourself in a shackle because of these problems, which we are having right now. Being in Kerala, that is not the world.
Thank you very much. It was a very interesting session. Actually, my wife was actually feeling very weak, but hearing your session, no, she bought live, and she's saying I'm looking very live right now. So your talk has made a lot of change, you know, within 1 hour.
Positive externalities, probably.
Yes, it's positive. So nice. We will love to watch you through this live sessions. Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Shaju, for being here. And I'm sure the participants have been inspired by your dynamic presence. And this program is being recorded and it will be available on YouTube for students who missed it today. So it will continue to inspire students in days to come.
One last suggestion, keep on doing Coursera, yeah, and get this free certificate and upload into your student application. So that is what these people are looking at, how far the student is ready to go outside the textbook to learn. So you dump them with these kinds of certificates. They will be dumbfolded. I can tell you, they will be shocked to see this much of interest in students, and it will take you forward. You can continue. Sorry.
Okay. So thank you.
You are welcome.
Shako, so can we?
Yeah, we will continue. We will continue.
Yeah. We would request you to channelize your contributions through Alumni Association. It could be, we are looking forward to that. But so you would be in touch with our principal. I'm sure about it. So it's fine. So we would be in touch with you. Please do cooperate with all our activities in the future as well, whatever way is possible. Okay, so we just end it here. Thank you. Once again.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Good night.